still on justice for Mohbad? Well, the camp of the enemy, regardless of their connection, tie, involvement with Mohbad, has gone Toby, Toby, Hobby, Toby, meaning it has gone upside down. They are right now on fire. In fact, what we are hearing is that Mohbad's mother is about to elope. She's about to escape. Obviously, they want to deceive her. Why? Because of the pressure that was mounted as a result of our collective efforts to bring about the press conference, the one that was held in Lagos, organized by Yomi Fabi. Mohbad's mother is requesting for more. And there is this guy that has become like, I don't know, maybe a parasite. This person is more like what I would call handler. Is one handling Yomi Fabi's major contender, which is Adura, and also Mohbad's mother. It can be seen with them everywhere. They said presently has gone to get passport. They saw them at the passport office. They want to procure passport for Mohbad's mother and whoever. The plot is to give her this thought that she'll be flown abroad. This is just to keep her mouth shut because pressure right now is so much. But that's not just what we want to talk about, because what you're about to see, what you're about to hear is deep. Certain people are hoping that the Lagos State Police Command, they have different sections, where the commissioner heads, that Yomi Fabiyi will be shut down, tied down, and crushed. Some of them are saying, okay, let's work together with Yomi Fabiyi now that they've realized that Yomi Fabiyi has a good head on his shoulder, at least for now, right now, is the man that is pulling the weight on justice for Mohbad. They want to work with him. Now, remember the 70-30 guy? You know him. I don't need to mention his name. The man that came on to justice for Mohbad, 70-30 with Mohbad's father, is now kind of getting inspiration on how to join and push and press for justice for Mohbad. Well, is the police part of this? I have said it times without number. At the beginning, I said, the reason why we're having difficulties with this case of Mohbad is because of the steps that was taken. Why? Due to the connection of Cynthia Adebanjo's mother, called Wunmi. Wunmi, you know Wunmi? Her mom. She used to be a part of the Nigerian police, not until she was kicked out. She has used her bekus to connect dots together. It is so easy for them to call in for favors. That is why the case became muddled up. But then, there is no way that you can cover up for too long. Your secrets will be exposed. And now, it is glaring and it is clear who and those that are behind the cover-up of justice for Mohbad. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to like and share. Tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Let us get right into this one. It is smoky hot.
It's like I'm hearing some things that is not really clear to me. That's why I came up to ask you personally. It's totally different from what you have been saying all along.
Okay.
It has to do with this justice for Mohbad. And it has to do with some of the hosts that they are also fighting for justice for Mohbad. Oh, Supreme Iron Lady. I was talking to them yesterday, personally, in one of the platform. They were saying something which I would like to clarify from you. Because I made them realize that from the experience you have, I don't expect you to join anybody or associate yourself with anybody. As I was saying, I want to ask you personally, is it true that you are called to the police station. I said, that is a different case. You are not joining them. If they want to bid on the case you have, I don't think they are trying to take a glory, because some people are saying maybe they want to take the glory from you. I said, no. If Yomi, I know Yomi really, but I'm speaking on behalf of Yomi, unless you have to disapprove that now. If you are caught by the police that somebody wrote a petition that has to do with your name, because you are the one involved, and they want you to come and witness it, that is it true this person wrote to you? Fine, as you said, you are not listening to your own petition. Somebody now wrote a petition on top of that, why are you not listening to this petition? What is happening to this petition? Now you have to be caught.
Sorry. Okay, let me.
Where I'm going. I want you to listen to me properly.
I've listened to you, so Senator. It's your right to know, because you're now a senator, and that is why I'm going to take my time to quickly explain. Okay?
Thank you.
So it's very simple. We all know the genesis of the Adura message to me, the whole noise, and my step writing to the Deputy Commissioner of Police in Panti to look into the matter, since that department is the one investigating Mohbad's case under the Lagos State Police Command. Do you understand? And what happened immediately after then? A lot of insults, attacks were coming. And of course, this person you're talking about, the African TV man, was on different platforms castigating me. At a point, I got angry the moment he was trying to educate people wrongly that because I refuse to release the video, the 3 seconds video, to the public, that I can be petitioned and arrested for that. I'm like, what is all this nonsense? I am not duty bound to drop evidence on social media. I am duty bound to inform the police, which I have done. And even my petition, as brief as it is, because the major talking is in the evidence I am keeping there. It is when you lack evidence, you'll be talking too much with your write-up. People think Yomi talks. No. When in key places, I go straight to the point. So, it is only petition without evidence. You have to explain, tire. And I kept a copy of a petition on my page. And then the other sick lady was going about, oh, it's Oluwale, it's fake stamp. And the other guy was joining her to say it was notification. And this same man that you're talking about joined them to castigate. And the moment I saw that, I said, okay, that's who they are. I ignored. And then suddenly, they want to test the water, and they wrote to Panti. When they realized that, oh, the video was eventually released, because I saw what they are doing. I know this TikTok is a rallying point. And the moment the lady had messed up and released all the shots and everything, I said, okay, let me just, so that they won't think I'm holding it. And I did that. I said, okay, have it, and it was released. And then they capitalized on that. So, okay, let us work on that petition too, so that we can join force with this person. If you are now making a detour and you want to still support it, that why is this petition not moving? Please do this. And immediately they did that, they called me from Panti and said, we have another petition, corroborating what you did, Mr. Yomi. We need to quickly do something. I said, okay, no problem. When should I come? We had an agreement. And while I was talking, I decided to talk about that I was going to be doing a press conference since they are delaying the stuff. We agreed on that. And lo and behold, they wrote their petition and then they did a press conference. I love it. I like the whole noise it brought and the whole stuff. It's still positive stuff. I was still planning for my own press conference. And then Tuesday, which is the 14th of January, they asked me to come again. They called me. I said, okay, I'll be coming on Tuesday. No problem, I'll come in. What do you want me to come and do? They said, let us just sit down. The police said we should sit down and talk about what we're going to be doing. I said, okay, no problem. I've done everything. I don't know what you want to sit down to talk, but no problem. I live in Abeokuta. I will travel to Lagos. But of course, while I was coming from Abeokuta, I have to do setup. I have to go and pick up this and that and everything. So while I was on my way to Lagos, the police now called me, am I still coming? I said, sir, I don't know when I'm going to be done. I have an event tomorrow that I don't know when you're going to leave office, but I would love to come. But in case I don't make it today, can I come tomorrow or next tomorrow? And the man said, but that will not be necessary again. That the major thing that they needed was they need address of Adura's place. I'm not supposed to be saying this, but I have to say because that the reason why they want me to come, since I am the complainant, that they only need the address of Adura and how they can get him to be invited to come and say his part. And I said, there is no way I'm going to know. I don't know where he lives. I only know that he has been to your party before. He said, no, he has not reached. I said, he must have been there. That he's meant to be one of his suspects. I get what I'm saying. That now that he has come to write statement or as a witness, go and check into the case file or speak to them in your command. He has a case there. He must have written a statement. Then he will have address. Lift the address there and go after him. And the man said, oh, beautiful, brilliant. That he will work on that. And the man asked me, I should send the number of the officer investigating the matter. And I supplied them the information. And which I expect that should be progress and be. They never told me anybody is there, any NGO is there, or I need to be there physically. I just need to interface. What they wanted to come and do physically, I've already done it on the phone. And the officer thanked me. I said, okay, I'll be expecting your call afterwards. And I continued with my preparation on that Tuesday for Wednesday event. The next thing I saw is on that same Tuesday, they went on their live, they said they were doing another press conference and they started throwing me under the bus that they were disappointed. They called me, I didn't answer, as if I ignored the police. I did not ignore them. Even if the police invite me, if I don't have time that day, or if I say I'm coming and something come up, I can always, but when they come out publicly to say they invited me and I did not come, or as if I was running away or I ignored them, it's like setting me up for bullying. And I was like, in the first phase, you are starting it again. I'm not in competition with anybody. If you have written a petition to say, why is Mr. Yomi's petition is or whatever it is, that's where it's end. You are not going to force the police to do it. You won't do the work of the police. And you are not even, you are only an interested party. You are not the complainant. You are not the complainant here. So at the end of this day, why do you start saying that against me? And I ignored that. No, I don't want this. I don't want distraction. Now the next thing, they said they are going to platform. They want to start all over again. I am taking my pain because as a senator, I have to respect you. I take my pain to explain this to you. If not, if it was
I got your explanation. I got your explanation.
If it was a passerby, my gabole me tell it's not a problem. But I have to respect your position as a senator, as a human rights activist, to know my own side and say that's just it. Me on any problem. But he kept going to. We are ready to work. Anybody can come and work with us. Even your mate can come and say, "What's all this nonsense?"
Nobody's saying you should work with them. Going forward, Mr. Yomi, going forward, I want you to tell me this. I want you to tell me this and promise everybody that is listening here today, or if you cannot do it, let me know. Going forward, I know they've wronged you from what they own. I mean, your magnanimity is enormous. I know from even what they've said already before.
Go straight to the point. I have limited time. Go straight to the point. Don't.
My point is this. in a situation that they ask you now that a petition is being written and they want to see you.
Who wants to see me?
What is like the police? No, not them. Just to follow up that petition, just to follow it up, just to make sure that we are all working on the same reel.
My dear brother, could see follow up. You can. The point you should see is that after they've done 1-2 press conference, is it not the same police I'm working with? Timothy Estate. Leave these people. If they write their petition, they should allow the police to do their job. Why must they be forcing that? No, it could make any sense. Because these are people that immediately you give them a chance, they start manipulating you and be bringing you down.
No, it's not about them. It's about you. It's about you talking to the police.
Hold on.
It's not about them. It's about you talking to the police.
Listen up. If you go and give them a chance to be collaborating with them, when they start with their authoritarian or ọfẹ pààyàn kan mọ́lẹ̀ ní òní spirit ẹ̀yàn lè pàmọ́lẹ̀ mi ní isaac tí ẹ̀yàn lè lù ẹ jẹ́ kémi ṣe wọ́n tẹ́mi fẹ́ ṣe tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn lọ́wọ́ wà ní forefront èmi ti sọ I said it over and over. I said when I saw Iyabo Ojo leading, I take the back seat because it's not a competition. Justice in Kamawa èmi ti ṣe mo ṣe kéésì. Okay, I was there during the ESAS. We fought for justice for those people. Mo kúrò ní ESAS mo ṣe kéésì bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà mo kúrò bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà mo ṣe èmi ò fi mi ní láti fẹ́lẹ̀ lórúkọ torí mo ti orúkọ tèmi mo fi wá support mi tó wá ṣe American Embassy. When the American Embassy was inviting me to the embassy, giving me ambassadorial, they are saying that we nominated you because we need you to use your name. Well, so we want to use the embassy to give you name. No. I'll do àwọn ilé lọ́pàá tí mo receive pátápátá. Ṣé o gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sí ṣé ó ṣe pẹ̀lú èèyàn wá owó àbí èèyàn wá kiri? You wá kọ́ Jordan, but it must be inside of you. The point, I'm telling you to openly. Mo fi Ọlọ́run bá búra. Ní pàtí ò lè ṣe kan lórí kéèsì Mohbad. Àfi tàbá dágbò bẹ́ẹ̀ bóyá bẹ̀rẹ̀ protest tàdá ọgbọ̀rú ìlú. But pé mo fẹ́ lọ bá wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ṣe káàbọ̀. You waste my time. The commissioner of police tọ́jọ́ ga wọn, ó ti gbé Dàbálá lọ sí court on behalf of Adura. Ẹ wá ní kí wọ́n lọ bá ọlọ́pàá pàǹtí. Kọ́ wá lọ bú Dàbálá pé Adura pé ìwọ ni Yomi sọ pé bóun sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ó possible ni èmi lọ máa tàn? Ṣé mo jọ́ ọmọdé ni mi ń ṣọmọ ìkéré ní gbogbo fígé mi náà? Ọ̀gá wọn ló ti gbé Dàbálá lọ sí court on behalf of Adura. Adura is not even meant to be a complainant. If the commissioner of police can make Adura a complainant at this stage, then you should know something is fishy. You want me to keep putting my life at risk?
No.
But we kò yé ogbó yín ẹ̀kọ́ máa lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ ìbò wà ń ta mọ bó ṣe ń ja ogbó jà yìí. Kí máa bó ṣe tá mi lọ síbò pàǹtí kò sí ọmọ sọ openly. Ọmọ máa kọ́ máa tàn mí ni Mr. Yomi olùkí láti bí ọ̀sẹ̀ mẹ́rin ẹni tí lady yẹn sọ wípé petition mi ó jókòó pa èmi gọ́ọ̀ ni. Ṣé possible kí junior officer anybody under commissioner of police cannot touch Adura? Kò sẹ́ni tó lè fọwọ́ kàn ní Lagos police command ọ̀ lè fọwọ́ kàn. Tó bá sọ fún mi pé kí n lọ bẹ̀ káwọn fẹ́ ṣe ọ̀fọ̀ bóbó ni tó bá pè wá á mu gàrí á jẹ kúlíkúlí èmi àwọn àbẹ̀ tí wọ́n máa tó gbé wọ́n á ní kíní kan tó fẹ́ repeat yẹn náà ló wà tún repeat mẹ́ ó di wẹ́lo and I will be gagged. So don't play no fault for the
Mr. Yomi.
So I agree with
Good evening. Good evening, everybody.
Thank
Mr.
you very
Yomi,
much.
you and I, please, I need to say this. So you and I believe that you are being the police is being complicit in this case. We need to call a spade a spade.
Not the Nigerian police. Hold on, Deputy Senate President. I have just mentioned that whatever you like it or not, the Commissioner of Police led the onslaught, and under normal circumstances, in the same command that they are doing Mohbad's case, pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, èmi ni wọ́n kọ́ complain. Whether I wrote to the Commissioner of Police or I wrote to the Deputy Commissioner of Police, I complained first. I am meant to be the complainant in that case, lọ́gbà, because èmi ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbà, èmi ni wọ́n send information sí, èmi ni wọ́n send the short video sí. When they send it through Adura, there is a video through her email. àtọwọ́ mi tó fẹ́ gbá mi o àti credible lead tó múlẹ̀ àti èmi ni mo gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ key complainant and witness now ó ti yọ èmi kúrò Àdúrà yẹn suddenly bá di complainant kí ni complain Àdúrà Dàmọ́lá ló ń ṣe kí ni ló lọ àdùn ló fẹ́ gbá mi sáyé.
òun ni mo ṣe ń sọ pé police were complicit. Let us agree. Let us agree on that first.
I agree with you.
Fine.
Kókó bẹ̀ ni pé we cannot categorically say.
Please. I need to make 1 or 2 points. Because we cannot be going round and round in circles.
Madam, I want to appeal to you when you want to interject or you want somebody to give you audience. When you say, can I please, when you say please, it's not a formal request. You understand? Please adjust on that. This is a public forum. If you are in a Senate assembly and you're telling another senator or anybody, or even somebody in the lobby, please, it's not going to fly. There is house rule. Okay. You will say, can I please, you understand? Don't repeat that, please.
That's fine. I apologize. But honestly, sometimes we are all human beings and our emotions get the better part of us. I understand.
Because it's a repeated stuff.
Okay. What I'm trying to establish this evening is that the police are being complicit in this matter. And we need, as one voice, J4M, to rise and say, police are being complicit in this matter so that we can move forward to counter their being complicit. Otherwise, we will all just be running on
that will be the work of the legal team now. The legal team will look into all those angles and brief us on the 29th.
Yes, that is one thing. We're all gunning for the legal team to take it on, but also we need to spread that awareness because we are sick and tired of the police taking us for granted as if we are all stupid. We don't know what is going on. Kílódé gan-an.
I got you.
Now, you see this Adura's matter, if we are not careful, they will have their way with Adura and there will be nothing that will come out of it. Who would have thought that 16 months after Mohbad has been died, we will be at this level, even with all those compelling evidences out there? Who would have thought? Kílódé? Ṣàṣẹ Ọlọ́run pé a jẹ́ Nigerians ni. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ gbogbo wa di gbẹ̀wù dání. We all have to rise and step up to the plate and say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Now, what I want us to do is, with the lawyer that we're employing, to now bring up strategic steps to counter all this complicity. We're tired. You cannot be looking the other way. We are bringing out evidences every single day, and you are looking away. The police is looking away. The government is looking away.
In that court now, I'm just going to be there as a guest. No judge will listen to me, except the prosecutor say, Mr. Yomi should come and talk. And I don't know. Maybe
it should not happen before the 29th. Let us have a meeting with lawyers that know what they can do. I am telling you, Ojúbọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́ ọmọ lọ́wọ́ èkùrọ́. Let us step up to the plate and stop being, it's Nigeria. We are scared. Let them not take us out. Kílódé? Ó ti sú gbogbo wa now. Ó ti sú wa. Kílódé? Wọ́n dẹ̀ fi gbogbo wa rúbọ. Àwọn ọmọ ológo wa wọ́n fi wọ́n rúbọ. Kílódé?
The institution of the section of police that we should call out is the Lagos State Police Command and Panti, not the Nigerian Police Force totally. Because
Mr.
if
Yomi, let me say something.
hold on.
Yeah.
Listen,
Okay.
Senator. If you want the higher authority to know where we are having problem, they are used to Nigerian police is this, they will not understand. But when you are making your case and you are telling the world and the public where we are having problem in the force, they will quickly pick one or two calls and say, you are hearing what I'm hearing. What is wrong? What is going on with that your command? What is going on with your department? But if you say Nigerian police force, àtọlọ́pàá ò ní challenge so àtọlọ́pàá mina only àṣẹ lè rí attention. But if the public are going to be targeting it now, I have said my own, and that is it. Because at the end of the day, it will get to even to the commissioner of police and say, what's going on? How did, in this kind of case, do you know about, they will ask the commissioner of police, in your petition that you minuted and the case in court, did you see any confession about Mohbad's death? Did you see anything about video? Why did you now charge conspiracy alone, impersonation alone? Then that is where you all know that maybe the commissioner of police is not even aware about the other side. Maybe he's aware he's playing a fast one.
It appears that the Lagos State police are the ones who are being complicit. Let's take it because in every process, Mr. Yomi, listen to me. Hello? Listen to me. In every process all over the world, there is a line of reporting conflict. If I am not happy with you and we work in the same organization, there is a higher level that we can take things to. Hello?
Go on,
I didn't hear that.
No, I'm appreciating Babyface. He's been hosting the...
In every organization all over the world. Let us explore that, number one. Number two is the fact that we also make use of this social media awareness that we have also at our disposal. Let us explore every single avenue to blow the whistle. Okay? And then what I'm also now saying is, I'm taking you back to the fact that when we talk, I am always saying there's an influential person in Nigeria that is involved in this problem. And for some reason,
that influential person, their yash will soon blow open. Let's wait.
This is it. So let us intensify all our professional, all our strategic, all our every effort to just make sure that we're on track so that we're not destabilized.
Welcome back. You have editor. The police in Lagos, and the specific is the police command, is complicit in this whole terrible journey of justice for Mohbad. How can it be if someone petitioned first, and the petition of that person is not taken into, is not upheld? I mean, it is not taken, it is not recognized, and someone else comes in because this person complained from another police station and said, oh, you know what? And the commissioner took it up and then dragged someone to the court at this person and said, sorry, I am not responsible for this in court. Don't you think that there is more to what the eyes can see? What about the man who had petitioned, who had said, this person chatted me up and I think we should look into it? Well, maybe the Nigerian police have a way of doing their things that we don't know. For example, back then we heard that a police officer said due to their investigation, that was at the onset of justice for Mohbad, the press conference that was given, they said Mohbad bled profusely. Where did Mohbad bleed profusely? According to the police, the profuse bleeding happened after the conflict, according to them, the fight, the brutal fight between Prime Boy and Mohbad. How did Mohbad sustain injury? Question: how come Cynthia, we're supposed to second that, of course, with evidence, said no, it was not much. It was just a little cut, and I used cotton wool to stop it. If you use cotton wool to stop that kind of flow without properly attending to it with some other medical intervention, we all know what it will result to be, right? So what happened to Mohbad? Till today, we are running around. Mohbad's mother trying to escape, all because she has kept it within herself. Adura belongs to me. Mohbad belongs to the father. But I still want to inherit. I still want to inherit. It is so sad. It's a terrible thing. I don't know if you're connecting the dots together. You heard what Yomi Fabiyi said. You heard what the other man said at the beginning. He was trying to understand and he was trying to hook. This is what these people do. He was trying to hook people that have no impact per se on this journey, and also trying to talk about the police, if they invite. What would the police invite Yomi Fabiyi for? Did Yomi Fabiyi commit a crime? Yomi Fabiyi simply laid a complaint, petition that he was about to be scammed, and what the conversation is about is linked to the demise of Mohbad, and the police insisted that they are not going to deal with it. That's why the press conference came up. Well, it is what it is. I believe strongly that if we continue to press and push, we will definitely arrive where we want to arrive. And it is not a crime to call out the police and mention the particular police and mention the particular division that is involved in this cover-up. I think with this, it is now glaring, it is now clear who are the people that are covering up justice for Mohbad. How come Adura was not treated as a suspect? How come Cynthia was not treated as a prime suspect? These are the questions that a lot of people are asking, and I'm sure you're also asking the same question. What does this say about the journey so far? Yomi has made it clear. We will not get any headway with the way things are appearing in that section of the police in Lagos. It's a section. Until a higher force, a higher power goes into it, this case will not, it won't be resolved until something happens. Something happens. They will be having their day in court. And let us see what Mr. Damola is going to say. He has already said, I am not guilty. So then, Mr. Yomi Fabiyi, as an onlooker, even though he's a participant, he will then be brought in as a witness at the end of the day. I think this journey, we will be seeing results that I want to believe that we should embrace. Things are going to happen. Things are going to happen. And for those who are skeptical at the beginning, for those who do not trust the process, for those who felt, oh, it's all about money, oh, they want to steal. Well, it is good to have such thought. It's more like a kind of a buffer, a kind of protection for every one of us, so that we don't get hooked in, and then in between we will not know what is true or not, and what is not true. It's okay. It's okay. But then we need to be able to filter confusionists, people whose objective is to create chaos, people whose objective is to create to cast asunder, people whose objective is to cast aspersion, innuendos, people whose job is to create some kind of doubt. Once they put in that seed of doubt, and people will be like, this matter self, are we really going to get justice? We will be getting justice. It is important. It is important. Just like Yomi Fabi will say, it is sacrosanct. It is important because if we look at it, if we don't get justice, what else? It's been 365 days counting that we started this. And yet, what would have given us answers? Certain people started fighting it. And it's not as if they have something else better. They don't even have anything better to offer on this journey of justice for Mohbad. Yet, they want to fight it. It is so sad. It is so sad. I don't know if you are getting the picture, if you can connect the dots together. I don't know if you can connect the dots together. It is so sad. But what I believe strongly is this, That justice is a must, and we will get it.